Princess Kate, radiant and effortlessly elegant, marked Prince William's 43rd birthday with a tribute so tender, it lit up the internet within moments of its release. The photo shared wasn't just any royal snapshot, it was a burst of emotion wrapped in fur and smiles. Released by Kensington Palace and immediately celebrated by royal watchers across the globe, the image featured the Prince of Wales mid-leap with his three beloved children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, alongside an unexpected but utterly delightful detail, a cascade of playful, joyful puppies bounding alongside them, capturing a memory that was as organic as it was unforgettable. Taken by the Princess of Wales herself, who has steadily gained admiration for her growing talents behind the lens, the picture was more than a birthday greeting. It was a frozen piece of happiness, a moment that revealed the quieter, private joys of a royal family that often seems just out of reach. Against the backdrop of the sweeping Norfolk countryside, where the family enjoys their most precious moments away from the public eye, the photograph was a glorious mixture of action, candidness, and raw familial affection. It wasn't posed, it wasn't orchestrated for grandeur, it was simply real. A father, a husband, a future king, surrounded by those who make his life complete, all caught in a shared breath of laughter. The charm of the photo lies not only in its lively energy, but in its deeper meaning. William, airborne, arms flung high, is a far cry from the stiff images we often associate with royalty. He appears almost boyish again, unencumbered by the weight of his destiny. The children, matching their father's exuberance, are caught in mid-stride, beaming with the kind of joy that speaks of strong bonds and the type of parenting that allows them the space to simply be children. Their casual attire, matching shorts and comfortable sneakers, tells a tale of outdoor adventures, of memories made in fields and forests, rather than palaces and drawing rooms. And then, of course, there are the puppies. Bounding and barking, tails wagging, they seem almost symbolic of the carefree moment, a reminder that joy can be as simple as a dog chase and a patch of grass. For royal fans, the photo stirred nostalgia and warmth. It drew comparisons to iconic images of Princess Diana with young William and Harry, suggesting a conscious continuation of a parenting philosophy rooted in accessibility, warmth, and emotional availability. It was a statement, soft, yet profound, that family comes first, even in the gilded halls of monarchy. That behind the grandeur and ceremonial obligations exists a household that treasures the everyday magic of togetherness. In recent years, Princess Kate has carefully and intentionally used photography as a storytelling tool. Her photos don't just document events, they reveal layers. From candid birthday shots of the children to official portraits that shimmer with intimacy, her style has evolved to communicate on levels both visual and emotional. With each release, she lets the public into a moment otherwise lost to history, offering a brief but powerful peek behind the curtain. This latest image for William's birthday is no exception. It is proof of the depth of her gaze, not just as a royal consort, but as a wife and mother, capturing the heartbeat of her family. Beyond the image itself, the timing and intent of the post sparked widespread admiration. At a time when the royal family continues to navigate complex public and private challenges, moments like this humanize them. They serve as gentle reminders that titles and crowns don't insulate from love's universal rituals, a birthday hug, a burst of laughter, a spontaneous game in the grass. In sharing this piece of their life, the Wales family reinforced their connection with the public, not through speeches or appearances, but through something far more powerful, vulnerability and relatability. The response was immediate and overwhelming. Social media platforms buzzed with reactions, praises, and emotional outpourings from fans who appreciated not just the aesthetics of the image, but the story it told. Comment sections filled with admiration for Kate's photography, for William's lighthearted spirit, and for the beautiful bond evident between the father and his children. Many pointed out how the image painted a portrait of what modern royalty could look like, less focused on perfection and more rooted in authenticity. Indeed, the contrast between the carefree energy of the image and the rigid expectations often placed on royals was striking. Here was the heir to the throne, not in full military regalia or attending a somber state function, but running freely with his children, his laughter caught midair. It was a soft rebellion, a rejection of cold tradition in favor of emotional resonance. The puppies, whose identities remain a mystery, added another layer of intrigue. Were they family pets, friends' dogs, or perhaps part of a nearby animal charity visit? While Kensington Palace offered no elaboration, speculation ran wild. Regardless of their origin, their inclusion amplified the picture's sense of spontaneity and delight. They became a symbol of childhood, of adventure, of the unpredictable joy that makes moments unforgettable. William's birthday message was simple yet overflowing with emotion. While the image alone told the story, the accompanying caption, "We love you so much," signed by Kate, George, Charlotte, and Louis, was a touching reinforcement of the sentiment the photo had already conveyed. It was intimate, direct, a love letter in pixels and ink. Observers of the royal family have long commented on how the Prince and Princess of Wales balance duty and devotion. This birthday tribute exemplifies that balance in its most refined form. It was a public post, yes, but it didn't feel curated for image management. It felt like an invitation to witness a slice of their reality, filtered not by monarchy, but by motherhood and memory. For William, who has navigated an extraordinary life marked by intense public scrutiny, personal loss, and monumental responsibility, such a moment is more than just a photograph. It is a sanctuary, a reminder of what keeps him grounded. His relationship with his children, nurtured with intention and love, has become central to his evolving image as a modern royal and future monarch. And for Kate, the release of this photo wasn't just a celebration of her husband. It was an artistic statement, a gentle but clear assertion of her voice within the family narrative. Not through interviews or speeches, but through the lens of a camera, her camera, she continues to shape how the world sees the future of the British monarchy. Warm, affectionate, human. It's also worth noting how moments like these echo through time. A single image today becomes tomorrow's historical artifact. In years to come, royal historians and biographers will analyze this photo, not just for its visual appeal, but for what it represented in the timeline of the House of Windsor. They will see it as a marker, a joyful, light-filled note in the score of a life that will eventually carry the crown. And even beyond the realms of royalty, the image speaks universally. Families around the world saw in it their own fathers and children, their own pets, their own birthdays. That shared experience, that ability to see oneself in the life of a prince, is precisely why it resonated so deeply. The royal family, in moments like these, feels less like a faraway institution and more like a mirror held up to the simplest truths of human life. Kate and William have, over the years, redefined royal storytelling. They have learned how to connect in an era where authenticity is currency. This birthday tribute is another chapter in that ongoing evolution, a testament to love, to family, and to the enduring power of a photograph to capture the soul of a moment. As the world continues to watch the royal family with both curiosity and affection, this one image will remain in the collective memory as more than a birthday post. It is a masterpiece of timing, emotion, and intent. A joyful interruption to the often heavy narrative of royal life. I know you enjoyed this story from the royal family, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more exclusive royal family updates. Tap the notification bell so you never miss a royal moment. So what do you think? Could this be the most touching royal birthday tribute we've ever seen?